Submerge yourself in water, stand with your feet shoulder width apart, and engage your core and engage your glute muscles. Now when you hold the kickboard, remember have your one arm straight and one arm bent, and obviously alternate as well. And do about 15 reps of this to 20 reps to 3 sets. Now the dynamic resistance of the water will work against the kickboard and obviously strengthen your core muscles, which is your transverse abdominis, your oblique muscles, and your rectus abdominis, which is very important to protect the back. These are kickboard pushes, so basically just to have your feet shoulder width apart, hold on to a kickboard and push back and forth. And what it does is have the water have dynamic resistance against your body, therefore strengthening your core and therefore strengthening your back. Do about 15 to 20 reps of this, 3 sets. So these are pool noodle bicycle kicks. Now why I'm using the wall is because this is a beginner exercise, so you can lean against the wall and have a bit of stability. And what it works on is basically your knee muscles and your core as well, and therefore working on your core, it will strengthen your back. So do about like 30 reps of this, or maybe 40 reps if you're really enthusiastic, and do about 3 sets of this as well. You can use 2 pool noodles or 3 pool noodles. So mermaid kicks with the pool noodles, you can use 2 pool noodles or use 3 depending if you're having trouble with floating or not. Just do about 15 to 20 reps of this, 3 sets. And it basically works on your core and strengthens your core and strengthens your lower back. It also works on your knees as well. These are pool noodle oblique twists, so basically keep your knees together and twist back and forth, and that basically works on the oblique muscles of the core, and they're essential to strengthen the lower back as well. Now if you have trouble actually floating like me, I probably should have used 3 pool noodles instead of 1, and just do about 15 to 20 reps of this, 3 sets as well. So these are pool noodle kickbacks, basically just use 2 pool noodles to help you float, and if you're having trouble to float, use 3 pool noodles instead. And the act of actually floating is actually engaging your core and strengthening your core, which is very important to strengthen your lower back. Now it also works on your knee as well, don't forget that. Now if you really want to actually kick more efficiently, point your toes, push your hips up, and you actually go a lot more faster. Maybe try to do 1 lap of the pool, then after 2 laps, and then when you're confident, just keep going and keep going. And this actually works really well. Flipper kicks, so basically just lean against the wall and then basically just kick back and forth, like just a bit like the bicycle kicks as well. And then this works on your, specifically on your VMO and your knee muscles, but also your core as well, so don't neglect this. If you can find yourself a pair of flippers, give this a go. Do about like 20 reps to 30 reps, which is quite tiring, to 3 sets of this.